While No Mercy may have not have been great or good, it was still better than Clash of Champions. What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez. Welcome to my review for WWE No Mercy 2016, the second SmackDown only pay-per-view. Some disappointing things. There were like two great matches, and then the rest were either good or okay. It wasn't a horrible pay-per-view, but just the whole, it's sad that Becky Lynch is injured and get well soon. I love Becky Lynch. She's my favorite woman's champion. I really, really love her a lot. I have a big crush on her, and just beautiful woman and great champion. It sucks that she didn't get to kick Alexa Bliss's lass, but still, there were a few good things out of the night, man. The ending, not the best. The beginning started off with the main event, so I mean, they had some awesome moments in there, and I didn't get to see the Kurt Hawkins pre-show, but that was pretty disappointing that he just came out to say, I'm wrestling on SmackDown. Like, what's the point of you saying you're going to be at No Mercy? And like, they're a mess sometimes, honestly. WWE's been going downhill lately, but SmackDown's been rocking every single week, better than Raw, and the storylines are just better. This pay-per-view, I enjoyed Backlash more, but again, I enjoyed No Mercy better than Clash of Champions. Anyway, how I rate the matches and how I rate the pay-per-view is out of a 5. 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is great, and 5 is awesome. Let's get on to this year's No Mercy. So before No Mercy started, the pre-show was a 8-man tag team match. It was American Alpha and the Hype Bros versus the Ascension and the Vaudevillains. Pretty predictable match. I really didn't care for it. American Alpha's fine. Not a big fan of them. I like the Hype Bros. I started to like them a little bit more the past 2 weeks. And this match, it was okay. There wasn't really much to it. It's predictable. I mean, Vaudevillains, of course they're not going to win. Of course the Ascensions are not going to win. They're basically jobbers, and let's be honest, they're basically jobbers. They're going to get buried. They're going to get buried a lot. They've been buried over the past months. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about it. I would have had 2 pre-show matches. I don't know why Jack Swagger and Baron Corbin were in the pay-per-view, because I heard they were going to be in the pre-show. That's what I heard. So when I did my predictions, which you can check out my predictions in the description down below, it's like an 11-minute video, and I give you my predictions on who I thought was going to win during No Mercy. Last week, on SmackDown, they said Baron Corbin and Jack Swagger were going to be pre-show, and they weren't pre-show. So I don't know why they did that and put it in the pay-per-view, because that was just a pre-show match right there. And this match, too, not much energy. Again, I didn't care for it. Predictable. Hype Bros had a few good, Raw, Mojo was doing his dance and everything, which, it's stupid and cheesy, but hey, it gets the job done, right? They ended up winning, and American Alpha and Hype Bros ended up winning. So not much to talk about this match. I wasn't like, oh my god, yay, No Mercy, that didn't start the hype energy for me. I was hyped, just not for this match. Anyway, again, like I said, it was predictable, not that much energy, and, whatever, it's tag team. SmackDown has a lot more tag team than that Raw does, and I don't hate tag team matches. I don't dislike them. I'm just saying it's the same stuff every week. It's it's either these against these people. It's this person against this person. The same stuff every single week. They need to switch it around a little bit. Maybe have Zack Ryder fight without Mojo on his side. Just have Zack Ryder fight regularly, and have Mojo fight regularly than Zack Ryder being by his side, or just, divide them up a little bit and not just have them as tag teams all the time. You know what I mean? Just separate them every now and then and have Zack Ryder do his single match thing, or have one of the Vaudevillains do their single match. No more calm down with some tag team, because there's so many tag teams and so much to do, and it's the same matches all the time. So, 2 out of 5. So starting off the first official match of No Mercy, what was supposed to be the main event, they put it as the first match, which is the triple threat match for the WWE World Championship. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus John Cena. And the match started off slow. It was one of those, the crowd's chanting, and they're like, yeah, I'm like, no, just start the match. Don't take 40 seconds to look around, this is happening. You guys have been in the, ring already many weeks. You don't need to waste time. Just get to the match and get it going. Don't be like, yeah, just go at it. So it started off slow, and then it just kept on getting better and better and better. Ambrose had some great shots. John Cena did this move that I don't think I've ever seen him do out of watching since 2005, or it's been a long time since I've seen him do this. I don't remember. I think he had Ambrose or AJ Styles. He had him, and he like, it's weird too, he jumped and regularly in the ring, not on the ring post or anything. He like did a, he just, I don't know, he did this barrel twist or something, and he landed perfectly and to pin him, but kicked out. Like, I've never seen John Cena do that before. I'm like, oh my god. They had energy. Cena had a lot of energy. Ambrose had a lot of energy. AJ Styles had a lot of energy. I'm happy that they did the main event first. But it would have been a great main event as well. But like I say, by the time we get to the main event, a lot of people, or it may just be me, I'm already worn down. I'm already tired. I'm already like, yeah, main event, yay. So at least they put this one first. It could be experimental as well. And thought it was pretty good, man. It could have been great. It could have been great. Great moments in there. But then they did the double, like AJ Styles tapped out. And then like the match stopped. And then like, at least it didn't end like that, but then they continued the match. But AJ Styles still won, and I am disappointed with that outcome. Like, I'm an AJ Styles fan. I'm an Ambrose fan. I'm a Cena fan. I like all three of them. But AJ winning, I'm like, come on, man. You had a perfect opportunity to make history. Because even though it was no disqualifications, I understand, and it's a triple threat, it's still like AJ Styles still cheated in a way. I know it's no disqualification, like I said. But he hit Cena with a chair. I mean, still, that's, in a way, cheating. Like, you didn't win fair and square. I'm tired of AJ. I love AJ, but the champ that runs the camp, like, on Tuesday, he's gonna come out and be like, I beat him again. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear him come out. I'm still phenomenal. We know you're phenomenal. You don't need to rub it in people's faces every Tuesday. We understand you're phenomenal. You have a great record, but you don't need to rub it in people's faces. We already know. So that's something that I'm just pissed off about. Like, really, you could have had a great match, but the way you ended it was just a piss poor way to end it. And Cena, you've been wrestling for a long time. A chair shot to the back is going to take you down or whatever. Really? I thought the champ is here. If you really wanted the championship, you would have got up and done something. A chair to the back. You didn't get hit in the head. You got hit in the back. That couldn't take you down easily. You could have got right back up. But still, all of them had enough energy. And overall, it was a really good match. Could have been great. Overall, it was really good. 3 out of 5. After that, we had Nikki Bella versus Carmella. And another match I really didn't care about. The only Divas match I really cared about was going to be Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. But that never happened. So this, like, I don't hate Nikki Bella. I don't hate Carmella. It's just, they're always at each other's throats all the time. It's like the same thing. Boom, feud, the same stuff over and over and over again. This could have been done on SmackDown Live. It didn't have to be a pay-per-view match. But because it was slow, there really wasn't no energy to it. And she always goes for the neck. And I know she had neck surgery. And it's just, it was slow. This is literally, I think I went downstairs before the match started and got food. And I was eating food and just looking at Instagram while the match was going on. I really wasn't paying attention to the match mostly. Because I didn't care. There wasn't really no whatever. Like, I didn't have just no like, yay, oh my god, woo, favorite match of the night, let's go. Nikki Bella ended up winning. I'm happy she won, and Carmella's just going to go back on Tuesday SmackDown, and they're going to fight again, and then they're going to fight the week after that, they're going to fight the week after that, boom, boom, and then there'll be a tag team match, and then they'll lose, and then someone will win. Like, it's the same stuff over and over and over. So for this match itself, it wasn't horrible, it was okay. 2 out of 5. After that, we had the Usos versus Heath Slater and Rhino for the Tag Team Championship. This match was okay. It's another, see, like I told you, there were only like 2 great matches out of the night, and then the rest were just okay or good. This one, the Usos did a few good shots to Slater, man, and I think they hit him good on his head. There was one where I almost thought his teeth got knocked out, like a real good solid hit. And then they got him on his legs. But Rhino had a few good moves. He does the same moves over and over, but he's Rhino. We'll give him a pass. And Slater, of course, did a few good moves. But I'm glad they won because I wanted them to win. And because they're tag team champions. And let's see how far we can go. If New Day could go 400 days, these guys could go a few months. Let's not change it on the Usos real quick. So it's not like I cared for this match very much, but it was more entertaining than the 8-man tag team match, because this one actually meant something because it's for the championship. Either way, Rhino and Heath Slater winning was really cool, and I'm very happy that they won. So not much to say. They had back and forth energy. Usos had a few good moves, a little bit off sync. Other than that, 2 out of 5. Next, we had Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin, and this is another match I did not care for. This should have been the pre-show match alongside the 8-man tag team. I didn't care for this. Like, I don't hate Jack Swagger and I don't hate Baron Corbin. I enjoy watching Jack Swagger wrestle, but just what happened to the feud between Apollo Crews and Corbin? What happened to that feud? I haven't even seen Crews in a few weeks. At least I don't remember seeing him over the past few weeks. So with all this going on, it's like, well, Swagger went to SmackDown and now he's doing this, and he still has the same gimmick, and we the people, it's all fine, but still it's like, it's whatever. Feels like a pre-show match, feels like a SmackDown live match, and the no energy. I was eating as well. I think I got to go get seconds, when I was eating more, and I was like, whatever, can we just get to another match? I was like, can we hurry up and finish this match? Let's go. Let me see who won. I already forgot. Yeah, Baron Corbin ended up winning, and I kind of predicted that, where I was like, Swagger won on his SmackDown debut, so it would make sense that Corbin would win. And the crowd didn't care much for it either. It was kind of just, again, no hate against these two wrestlers. But it's just, just whatever. They're there. They did their thing. And that's it. So for that, a 2 out of a 5. So the next match was my favorite out of the night. Of course, it was for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler ended up winning. He's still part of WWE. He didn't lose his career, and now he's the champion. It's amazing how far, this was one of the best matches probably out of the year, or at least the later half of 2016 of the year. Ziggler put on a show, man. The Miz put on a show. They had some good kicks. Ziggler's boot came off, and then the Spirit Squad came out, and then Maurice did the perfume or whatever that she gets sprays on him, probably water sprays him on his eyes and everything, and Dolph still, I'm like, dude, where was this a month ago? Why didn't you just beat him a month ago and everything would have been totally fine? But hell, this could have been main event. This was main event quality, because every time Miz was so close to getting him down, I literally was like, no, and everybody, the crowd was standing up. Everybody was on their feet, and it was just an amazing feeling. This, again, main event quality, or even opening No Mercy quality. It was just fantastic the way it was done, and the timing, and the Miz's reaction at the end when he's on the ropes. He's just so freaking sad. He wants to cry. Yeah, well, you still win in a way, Miz. You have a beautiful wife, so, I would pick Becky Lynch any day over Maurice, but still. I love how the Miz Dolph Ziggler went to the crowd and everything. He went to 3-4 different spots. And it kind of reminds me, because it's Eddie Guerrero's birthday, he would have been 49 years old, man, the late great Eddie Guerrero. Latino heat, lie, cheat, and steal, viva la raza. And, man, the great Guerrero, every time when he wins sometimes big, he would go into the crowd, and, it reminded me of that in a way. I don't know if that was intentional or just because he won and he's happy he's going to the crowd, but it's a good reminder of how Guerrero used to do it and go into the crowds and, have everyone, you get more people hyped, he ain't hyped. Well, trust me, Ziggler was hyped. So, it was pretty good. It was a well-deserved match, and hopefully their feud's over. I know their feud's probably not over. Great, we're going to have to see more of the Miz and him. Miz, go on to something else. Fight somebody else. Ziggler, fight somebody else. We've already had this feud. We don't need this anymore. Go on to other things. You've already had it for a month or two. Please go on to another people. Go and fight other people. Don't do a rematch at Survivor Series or something. Don't do that. I'm already tired of, just go on to another feud. Just like Sheamus and Cesaro on Raw. you guys already did 7, and now you're tag team. Like, just fight somebody else. Go do something else. Anyway, for this match, I thought it was great. 4 out of 5. After that amazing match, we had Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. I did not care for this match again whatsoever because Alexa Bliss should have got her ass kicked. I'm happy Alexa Bliss lost. Naomi ended up winning, but when I heard Naomi's music, I was like, really? Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, people were like Eva Marie, and I was thinking, oh, that would be cool. And then I was thinking, Paige, would Paige make a return here? And stuff like that. Like, I was thinking, who could make their return here? Who could, hell, even Lita coming out would have been more interesting than, you know, Naomi. And I don't hate Naomi. She's beautiful, and she does good moves in there. She really is a good wrestler, a good woman's wrestler. But it's still, I was like, oh, the rumors are true. It's just Naomi. Like, you could have gotten anyone else that, like, usually we don't see. It's a pay-per-view. This ain't SmackDown. Like, this ain't a regular SmackDown. It's a pay-per-view. Do something big. And anyway, the match didn't have that much energy. It was pretty short. It wasn't long. But I think, I don't even know what I was doing. I was kind of on Instagram looking at people's reactions to Ziggler and them. So I really wasn't caring for the match. Alexa came out and she got me triggered. She got me pissed off because she's like, Becky this, Becky that. And I'm like, no way, girl. You don't talk about my Becky like that. You don't talk about my queen like that. Ain't no way. But she lost, and I'm pretty sure Becky was smiling somewhere, wherever she's at. So, hey. Naomi still got it. She still got it, guys. So, for this match, it was okay. Again, I didn't hate it. It wasn't the worst match of the night, but yet again, I really just didn't care for the most part. And it's forgettable. It was a pretty forgettable, like, I don't remember anything from that match, really, except Alexa just throwing a tantrum at the end. So, 2 out of 5. On to our main event. We have Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. You're just a man, Randy. I'm a god. Now, with this going on, it could have been another great match. And Luke Harper returned. Hey, all for it. Luke Harper's awesome. Better than Braun Strowman. And better than Eric Rowan, which I've never heard him talk. He just has a beard. So anyway, Luke Harper, probably my favorite out of the Wyatts with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt ended up winning. But again, he had help. Can we finally see a Bray... Like, this match, they were finally at each other's throats, and Orton had energy. Wyatt had energy. There were times when I thought Orton was going to win. There were times when I thought Bray was going to win. And you had this feeling like something big's going to happen. Something big has to happen. This is the main event. Something's going to go down. But no, the lights go off. I'm pretty sure there was a delay and something like that. So, because Luke to get over there and everything, or whether it was under the... I don't even know how. But either way, it was too quick, so they had to have done a delay on the network or something, and then, like, at the crowd, it took, like, maybe, like, 25 seconds, but to us, it took, like, 10 seconds. Either way, with this, look, I'm glad Luke Harper returned, but still, you ruined a match. Like, Wyatt, it could have been a regular match. Wyatt could have actually won this without any interruptions or without any interferences. And I know Luke didn't hit Orton. I don't think he hit Orton, but... Still, it's like, really? Like, Daniel Bryan or Shane, what are you doing? You're general man. Like, that's the same stuff that happened with The Miz. And, like, when Dolph Ziggler gets sprayed over the past few weeks. Daniel Bryan, you don't like The Miz. You have problems with The Miz. So why don't you come out and you say something about it? Hey, Maurice, you cheated. You've been cheating for weeks. So, I'll strip you of the title. Do something like that. Does nobody see that she cheats? The manager should do something about it. Bad managing on that part. So with this, it's like, who told you could go interfere, Luke? Like, you're ruining the match. Let this be a regular match. And I was pissed about that. It could have been a great match. It was a good match, but it was a meh ending. Like, I like the end with Wyatt and Luke, and that's how it ended. But I just wanted them to fight each other regularly and not have no interruptions and not have... I just wanted them to fight fearsome, and they were until it all got interfered at the end. So, with that, a 3 out of 5. So if I had to pick my 3 favorite matches out of the night, the first one, my favorite one, would be Ziggler and Miz. Second would be the Triple Threat match, and third would be Orton and Wyatt. Things I disliked about No Mercy, Kurt Hawkins being in the pre-show. I like my Kurt Hawkins. I love him a lot. But Again, why do you show him in the pre-show and just for him to say he's going to be on SmackDown Live? Again, a waste of time. The 8-man tag team match was boring. No Becky Lynch. And if she's not going to be on SmackDown for the next few weeks, then there really is no point for me to watch SmackDown Live, but I'll still do it since I review Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, so I might as well. But she could have at least made a video from where she's at in the hospital or something and be like, when I return, Alexa, or, oh, Lassie, when I return, I'm going to fight you. Like, she could have done something like that. And last but not least, Bray always needs help. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm giving WWE No Mercy 2016 a 2.5 out of a 5. To me, it was just an okay pay-per-view. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't the worst, but I still enjoyed Backlash more. 3 great or good matches in total, and then the rest were okay or sucky. And it was better than Clash of Champions, but it still wasn't better than Backlash. So, a letdown, but the crowd was great, the staging was great, and 3 great matches. The rest were just, whatever, meh. Kind of just like, whatever, jobbers. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below to me your favorite matches of the night. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome WWE reviews and predictions. You can check out my predictions down below for No Mercy, see what I got right. In 2 days, I'll be getting the WWE 2K17 NXT edition. I will be doing unboxing, and for over the next many months, I'll be doing live streams for WWE 2K17. So if you guys want to end up watching that, you guys can. I review Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, so you can check that out on the channel as well. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, bye-bye.